exactly how people fall into the modern discourse. Look at these Malikis. The hadith clearly says they should hold their hands on their... Why are they leaving it at the sides? Right? And there's a book that was written years ago, which by an Azhari imam. It was written at the request of Hassan al-Banna. It's called Fiqh al-Sunnah. If you read that book, which nobody who's not trained in ilm should read that book. If you're not trained as a faqih, you should not read that book. That book presents a very simplistic view of the madhabs. And you can really misunderstand, because he's not dealing with the usul of the imams. And so he'll present dalils, but he doesn't understand that within the madhab, that dalil is not the strongest dalil. So he's basically doing tarjih. So he's creating another madhab. That's what madhabs are. They're mujtahidun, giving their opinion of what should be followed and what shouldn't be. And that's why, like Nasiruddin al-Albani's book, Salatun Nabi Ka'annaka Tarahu, the prayer of the Prophet as if you see it. That's as if you were Nasiruddin al-Albani seeing it, based on him reading hadith. The Hanafis, Abu Hanifa saw Sahaba praying. His prayer is the prayer of Ibn Mas'ud. Imam Malik had 600 teachers from the Tabi'een who saw the Sahaba praying, including Ibn Umar. One of his dominant teachers was Nafi', the Mawla of Ibn Umar. Imam Malik studied with him. Nafi' lived with Ibn Umar, who was, of all the Sahaba, he was one of the strictest in following how the Prophet did everything. And the Prophet said, Sallu kama ra'aytumuni usalli. Not ka'annaka tarahu. He didn't say pray as if you see me praying, based on your reading hadith of how I prayed. He said, pray as you see me praying. Who saw them praying? The Sahaba. Who did they transmit it to? The Tabi'un. Who did they transmit it to? The Tabi'in. This is how our prayer, it's mutawatir. Now if you say, well then why are there differences in praying? What differences are there? You think about this. Go to Mecca right now or Medina. You're praying 5 prayers a day, 5 prayers a day. Not 6, not 7, not 4, not 3. You're praying 5 prayers a day. Whether you're Ibadi, whether you're Ithna Ashari, whether you're Zaydi, whether you're Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi'i, Hanbali. It doesn't matter what sect of Islam you come from. In Mecca and Medina, they all pray 5 prayers a day. Because all 4 imams, all of the imams are in agreement on that. How are they praying? Standing, qiyam. Oh, some people put it here, some people put it here, some people put it here, some do things like that, right? And some people leave it here, based on practice. The Prophet ﷺ did, we know he did the qabd. For me, the strongest dalil for the qabd is in the Muwatta of Imam Malik. People say, well, there it is in the Muwatta. Why don't the Malikis do it? Because Malik put several hadiths in the Muwatta that he didn't practice. To show, I know the hadith. Because it's taken from the Mudawwana, not from the Muwatta. And there's a khilaf amongst the Malikis. The dominant opinion is leave the hands at the side. Now, if you're going to do qabd, for me, the strongest opinion is the Hanafi. Because there's no hadith that indicates where the Prophet put his hands, except the weak hadith that Abu Hanifa took, that he put it under the surah. So when he prayed, they go from here. Some people go from here. Hadwa mankibain, that's where the Malikis go. Some go from behind the ears, right? But they still do the same thing. Right? Whether you do it from here or here, it's the same thing. Allahu Akbar. And then either there, the Shafi'is put it above the surah. فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ. Put it on the nahar, that's a weak tafsir, but that is an opinion. And then, so those aren't big differences. There's all standing, and then Fatiha, they all agree on Fatiha. And then they go into ruku', same ruku'. Then they come out of ruku', have to be istiqamah. Then they go into sajda, same sajda. Then they go into julus, same julus with a difference of iftirash, slight difference in where you put your feet. Then they go back into sajda, and then they go up again. That's 1 rak'ah. That's a miracle that our religion prays the same way. There's no other religion on earth in which all of the entire ummah is united in prayer. With slight differences, just relax. You know, well, I'm a Maliki. I'm bothered by Malikis that do it like that. It's distracting, even to me. I've got a guy next to me and he's going like that. That wasn't how I was taught. You know, it's a very slight movement. You know, even Ibn al-Arabi says, don't wave it like that. He said, إِنَّهَا بَلِيَّةٌ لَا تَتْبَعُ مَا فِي الْعُتْبِيَّةِ فَإِنَّهَا بَلِيَّةٌ. Don't do the thing that they say in the Utbi. So there's khilaf about that. But the Malikis, you know, they do the thing. Or some put it like that and do it up and down. You know, that's the dominant opinion like that. Some do it that and then they just raise it when they do the Shahada. They put their hands same place. These are very slight differences. The prayer is amazingly unified, really. And then tajweed to me is the great miracle of our ummah. Because